Yeah, so these are again. So this question is, um, how does Communist Manifesto work as a tool, as a technology to illuminate capitalism, right? And so I've broken it down into a couple different subcategories. One, this is in column one here, that the Communist Manifesto is able to critique capitalism at all, right? So capitalism is a tough thing to critique. Where is it? How do you see it? A lot of people nowadays don't really like the fact that capitalism is being critiqued. So it's become something of a religion or a fetish in American culture. And so it's like someone almost, criticizing your brother, your sister, your mom and dad, right? That the criticism may be warranted, but, someone else isn't allowed to criticize someone in your family. Only you can criticize them. So sometimes that's the effect that capitalism, has, right? That it's so close to people, that it's so important for people, that it becomes sort of a defense mechanism, and people are very sensitive to any critiques of capitalism. So Communist Manifesto, uh, is able to give us language and a way of critiquing capitalism and all. Other ways that it's important, the Communist Manifesto, for illuminating capitalism: the issue of materialism, the difference between labor and ownership, okay, very key there. It also points out the logic of capitalism, right? So probably the biggest thing that Marx does is say, well, capitalism is something that can be studied. It is a problem. It is a system of some kind, right? And so when you turn something into a system, or when you systematize something, right, this is a scientific move. It's an analytic move. And the system itself may not be absolutely correct, or your systematization might not be correct, but when you systematize something, it allows you to analyze it and ask questions about it. And it enables you to develop a certain logic of whatever that system is. And so that's what Marx does, right? That's probably the biggest thing that he does, right? Enabling us to study capitalism. And then the final thing here is he gives us a history of capitalism. He shows that capitalism has a history. The key thing here is capitalism has a history. It's not set in stone. It's not natural. It's not our destiny. Things can change, right? And so that's pretty important to be able to do that with anything. And especially nowadays in our contemporary culture where, it really feels like, we're stuck. Like we really can't change anything.